Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lexi. I will pop my Instagram up above as always, but I wanted to intro this video. Not much else to say besides the fact that I wanted to intro this video and say, oh, welcome to this video. I always start filming YouTube videos before I do the intro video, if that makes sense. So I never film the intro video and then start a YouTube video. I always start filming clips for a YouTube video and then I'm like, oh crap, I need to do an intro video. So welcome to the video and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the footage. Okay, this is atrocious lighting. I apologize, but I have to just show you guys. I just got home and I made a little pit stop at the library. So I decided to get a library card. I cannot tell you the last time I've been to a library. I didn't even really go to the one in my college. I just never went into it. I didn't really it wasn't very nice. But I figured with as much reading as I've been doing, I'm like, you know what? Let me get a library card. That way I don't have to buy books. Because I really like hardback books. I know some people, I know a lot of people like Kindles and ebooks, but I just love having the actual physical book. So I got a library card. I'm official. And I got these two books. So I got this one, love this author, and I got this one. Oh, my car's blinking. I got this one, which is the second book in the series. So I'm excited. I got two books by my favorite author, Frida McFadden. So now I just have to remember to return them. Not that I'll forget, but that's kind of why I was hesitant to get a library card, because I'm like, then I have to, remember to go drop them off, etc. But it's all fine. It'll be worth it. I figured with as much reading as I've been doing, I might as well get a library card. It's free where I live for residents, so why not? Quick little trip to Aldi, and I got very boring things, but I wanted to show you guys a few staples recently. So I mentioned in my video last week, I generally I do macros, but I make my own meal plan based off of my macros, meaning I will typically eat the same thing all week and then I'll change it up a little bit each week. But because why fix it if it's not broken? Right now I really want to keep my digestion nice and regular and consistent, which it has been. So I've been doing a lot of chicken for my protein and also a lot of tofu. I don't know, I've just been on this tofu kick for a while now. But I generally get the boneless, skinless chicken tenderloins that are frozen from Aldi. Sometimes I get them from Publix. I mean, you can get them anywhere, but I like the frozen tenderloins. They're very easy to just pop in the air fryer. Love air frying my tofu. I've been doing broccoli, so I got a couple bags of the broccoli, so I've been doing broccoli. I've also been doing quite a bit of spinach for my veggie, cooked spinach. It's really high in potassium, also very easy to digest, so grabbed a couple bags of that. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to show you guys. I got some almond milk too. I didn't really get too much from all these, just a couple of, I got a lot of this stuff in bulk, so what I'm showing you is not just what I got, but these have been some staples: chicken, tofu, broccoli, spinach. I mean, I eat more than this, I promise. These are just some staples I wanted to show you guys. By the way, I've had so many of you guys reach out to me, and after you've tried the Prime Bites that I talk about all the time on here, and this is the cookie dough flavor, but you guys, I've had so much good feedback on these. Every time one of you guys tries them, or one of my friends tries them, I will get a text or a message and they're like, oh my God, those Prime Bites are the best things I've ever tried. So yeah, get yourself some. I happen to have a new flavor coming in the mail very soon for Valentine's Day, so I'll do a little taste test. Now, do I have these in prep? Yes, I do. I usually have a half at a time, just because they're a little bit more calorie dense. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but they do satisfy my sweet tooth a shit ton, and that is I have a big sweet tooth, so this is something that really helps me. But generally in prep, I'll do a half one at a time, just because you can see there's 11 fat, 22 carb, per one, and so and 19 protein, so I'll do a half just to kind of fill my little sweet tooth void. But I've been getting the best feedback on these. So YouTube, I want to give you guys a quick little spiel. This is not a prep update or anything from me, but this is a conversation that I feel is needed, and I feel a lot of people are probably going to benefit from hearing this. But this stems from, so yesterday, my coach and also my boss, the owner of Physique, Paul, he posted something on his Instagram about how he posted a transformation of a female client a little while back, and you know, people were leaving comments, like random people were leaving comments of like, oh, she looked better before or whatnot. But he was talking about how it's always different, because if he posts a male client's transformation, people are like, oh, he looks great, right? So it's like, he was talking about how, why is it that with females, it seems like a lot of times when they change their physique in a positive direction, they get a little bit more hate. And it kind of led me down this like, you know, this thought process. And I think this is where like I want to share this message with you guys of, if you are in your fitness journey, I mean, even if you're a male watching, like a male or female, if you are in your fitness journey and you are changing your physique in a very positive direction, right? Let's say you're, you know, you come from being very overweight and you drop weight, right? You are always going to have people that hate on you, right? Like, I hate to say it, but it's always going to happen. And unfortunately, the more successful you become in life as well, not just within your fitness journey, generally you're gonna get more negativity, you're gonna get more hate. And like, I hate that I have to say this, but it's something that I've had to learn. I mean, I've had people very close to me that, you know, once I moved to Florida and they've seen that like I've made a life for myself here and really built myself from the ground up, I've had people that are very rude to me. And I know that it just stems from their own insecurities coming to light. So my point is, if you are in your fitness journey or even just in life in general, if you are improving yourself and you are becoming more and more successful, when people see that and they see that they're not doing the same, it reminds them of what they're not doing. And a lot of times they deflect that onto you by being very negative and hating on you. And it sucks. Like, I hate that that is a thing, but I'm just kind of talking about it because I think that it's very prevalent, and I experience it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have experienced it too. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I think when you can understand why people are generally very negative towards you, if you're doing something very positive towards yourself, if you can realize that it stems from their own insecurities, I think it helps a little bit. So anyways, just to kind of wrap up this little topic, because I could go down a rabbit hole with this, but my point is, the more successful you become in life generally, although it doesn't make any sense, because you could be the best person ever, like, you're going to probably get more hate because people see what you're doing, and a lot of times they're jealous, or it, you know, it triggers something that bothers them within themselves, and they deflect that energy onto you, right? They put you down. And there's that saying that hurt people, right? And I always like to also say that those at the top, they collaborate, they don't compete. Those at the bottom, they compete, right? Look at any successful person out there. And I know success is a relative term, but like, look at the most successful people out there. They are not going around competing with all of those people around them, right? They are collaborating, they are supporting those people, right? Truthfully, it's the people, I hate to say it, like at the bottom, that look at everything as a competition and they get jealous, you know, over other people's success, you know? And I think it's always so silly because truthfully, like, I get it. It's easy to sometimes be jealous, right? But if anything, seeing somebody who's achieving something that maybe you want to achieve should be motivation, that like, you can do the damn thing. It should be motivation of what's capable, right? So anyways, that's my little spiel. Just remember, hurt people, right? People that are happy, that are successful, they're not going to be the ones behind a computer screen putting out negativity towards you. You know, it always baffles me how many random accounts will like comment on people's posts in just very negative ways. Like, I've even gotten it before. I've had people post, you know, even sometimes on YouTube, but I've even had comments before on like Instagram of people just like that I don't even know saying something negative. And I'm like, how sad is it that somebody you don't even know, like, if you don't know somebody, do you ever think to yourself, oh, I'm going to sit down on my computer and comment on this random stranger's post to make myself feel better, right? It's just silly. But anyways, that's my little spiel, my little pep talk I wanted to give you guys. I just got a pair of the Shoe Fairy naked heels. So for those of you that don't know, I talk about the Shoe Fairy all the time because they have my favorite posing heels. I would never wear another pair of heels to pose in them, but they also have a line of like lifestyle heels. So I am going to show you guys which ones I got. The heels that look and feel like you're wearing nothing. Essentially, that means they are so damn comfortable. So I got a pair of the open-toed naked heels, and let's see if I can take them out with one hand. Bear with me, guys. I should have thought this through beforehand. There we go. Okay, So this is what they look like. So they are like lifestyle heels, and I got them in the color nude, but I figured I have a couple of like weddings and things coming up, and I figured they would be so perfect because I don't know about you guys, I don't wear heels a ton, like outside of posing, but when I do, I have a pair of heels, like I have some heels that I love, and they're so cute, but they are so uncomfortable, and I always find that by the end of the night, like I take them off. So these are supposed to basically feel, sorry, my air fryer is dinging in the background. These are supposed to be the comfiest heels. So I'm excited to wear these. They're so beautiful. So I have a discount code. I'll put it below if you guys are curious, but they have a whole line of lifestyle heels now. They even have pumps, and they have a couple of other styles of like these lifestyle heels too. So I'm excited to wear these. Guys, I have to just share, this is so random, but this is my diary. I'm very just open with most things about you guys. When I say most things, it's like I don't share everything in my personal life because I do feel like that has its time and its place on social media. But I have to just share this thought. So I don't know what's gotten into me, but I'm rewatching Emily in Paris. I just restarted it on Netflix. And why I say I'm restarting it is I did watch it like a year ago, but I kind of just like halfway watched it. Like I didn't really tune into it. So I'm rewatching it because I'm going through this like crisis of like how fun would it be to live in like Italy or Paris, just like in an Airbnb temporarily and live like a local, like, and just like find, you know, a Prince Charming. And I don't know if I'm just going through this phase, but I just had this thought the other day. I'm like, how fun would that be? So I don't know. When in doubt, we shall see. Never say never. But I'm like, okay, I'm just going to keep thinking about it, make sure it's not just a phase. And then maybe, you know, in a couple months from now, if I still have this like strong thought, maybe we go for it. So anyways, total random little side note that I wanted to just share with you guys. I am going to show you guys my latest and greatest new obsession, and it's a salad base. So you can do a lot with this, but right now, I am, obviously I've expressed to you guys, I am in a calorie deficit. So this is probably not something I would eat if I was in a building season and my food was like really, really high, just because it's pretty volume rich. But I'm going to show you like the base of the salad that I've been doing. And then with this, like you can honestly add as much to it as possible, but this is just the base. So I have been using, I got this garden salad mix from Sprouts. You can also use just like plain butter lettuce or even spinach, but that's been kind of like the salad base. And then I added in just some canned sweet peas, and not the whole can. I just finished this one off. I mean, you could add the whole can, but I did not. And then here's the kicker. So instead of dressing, which there's nothing wrong with dressing, I don't have any salad dressing and I never use it. I have been using nutritional yeast. So it looks, you can see it, it's kind of like this like flaky thing, like it's a flaky, like it's basically, I get it out of the Sprouts bulk section, but it tastes just like cheese, you guys. It's crazy. So I add a little bit of that into like a separate Tupperware, and then I add a little bit of water and I mix it to form like a paste, and then I put it in here, and then I mix this whole thing up. So it's so delicious, and the nutritional yeast literally tastes just like cheese. It's also really rich in fiber and B vitamins, so that's also something it's really good for. But it's like literally so delicious. And then I will usually add protein, so I'm gonna add chicken to this current one. It's in the air fryer right now. And then sometimes, you know, like you can add as much to it as you want. I'm gonna add chicken. I'll probably add some chickpeas as well. I mean, you can add as much as you want, but this is my current favorite obsession, and I love like adding in the nutritional yeast because it just tastes just like cheese, even though it's not cheese. And it's a good like substitute for salad dressing. So I know it doesn't look super appealing, but it is delicious. So I'm just showing this, not to be weird, but I feel like, so this is actually at the end of the day, and my digestion has been very good at this prep. I'm just kind of like showing an example. So I feel like my core, like this is end of day, almost all of my meals in, and I feel like my core is like really tight right now. This isn't the best lighting, but yeah, I'm really happy that my digestion is staying so good, and my core at the end of the day, like this is when I know I'm leaning out, when my core is this lean by the end of the day. So kind of cool. So last but not least, let's wrap up with a little bit of a prep update. So I will put one of my progress pictures up above. I'm actually very happy with my pictures this week. I think I said that in the last video, but I've been changing things with my posing, like my front pose, and I've been really happy with just like what it does for my physique. So lesson to all of you competitors out there, whether you have competed once or 10 times, like don't ever be afraid to like tweak your posing a little bit, because sometimes can really bring out things in a good way. But anyways, I am still feeling really, really good. As you guys know, like I have mentioned that like I am in prep and I am going to compete, but I've kind of just taken the approach where I just started the process. I'm not picking out a show yet. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I've thought about picking out like a show or two to target, but I'm like, you know what? No, because I feel like that would stress me out. I just know me as a person. And when I have this like I know some people, they need a show, like they have to pick out a show in order for them to like push themselves and move forward. But for me, not having that pressure of like having to be ready by a certain time actually helps me. So in hindsight, just like keeping all of this on the DL and not putting any pressure on myself has been so amazing. And I think that's honestly why my body's been responding really well and why I still feel really great. Energy is pretty good. Obviously, I have some days where energy is not great, but for the most part, my energy has been fantastic. My recovery has been fantastic. My digestion, knock on wood, has been great. And that is something I've always struggled with. So I'm very happy that that's in a good spot. So overall, I feel good. So I'll just kind of continue to keep you guys in the loop moving forward. But yeah, I mean, I'm hungry, but it's like not intolerable. I would much rather be hungry than tired. Like, give me all the hunger in the world. I'd rather be hungry in prep rather than habitually or like chronically tired and not hungry. So anyways, as always, you guys, thank you for supporting my channel. Stay tuned. I have not one, but 2 giveaways coming up very soon. So I'm going to be giving you guys something for free, giving you the opportunity to win some of my favorite things here very soon as just a way to say thank you. And yeah, again, I appreciate your guys' support so much. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far, and I will catch you guys in my next video.